Pay very close attention to me. What I'm about to show you is a top secret that so many people do not realize is possible. What you want to do, now that I have collected all 13 royal arms, what I want to do is call Umbra. Now that I've called Umbra, I can return to the past. We'll go right back to Lucis. Right back to Eos, the way it was before battling Leviathan. And now that we're here, we can find the Regalia. Now that you have the Regalia, go all the way over here. Yeah, remember these 2 royal tombs we explored with Core at the very beginning of the adventure? Go to the outpost.
We're here. It is quite comforting to see other people about.
Alright, now that we're at this outpost by the prairie, we'll go right to where the tombs are, but we will not enter them. If you remember earlier on in my playthrough, when we were finally in this area of the game, there was a statue I tried to interact with. Wow, now that I have every single royal arm, I will be allowed to interact with it properly. And you'll see what sort of benefits I'm going to reap from this.
Sleepy. It is about that time.
If you do what I am about to do, you will be able to play this game like you have never played it before. The way I've been wanting to play through since we began. Alas, I showed restraint. I knew how important it was to show off all of Lucis, all of Alticia, all of Grallia, all of Eos.
I'm going all out. Just don't get too carried away. You don't want to talk.
We'll fight that thing later. A statue of the Mystic, the founder king of all of Lucis. Arden's younger brother. As a gift for us. And now, we have the power of Noctis.
rush in like that?
Yes!
Better ideas?
Surprise them from behind. Should be easy for you.
Too easy, even. The hunt is on.
Step back and learn.
One shot!
Here we are. Look at me.
Ain't got much life left in it.
Let's finish this.
Show no mercy.
Gladly.
Oh, we have barely scratched the surface with this. We have barely scratched the surface. Before we get back to our adventure, there is one more thing I would like to do before returning to where we started from. Just want to get to a campfire.
Need sleep.
Been too long since we got a full night's rest.
Time we put an end to that.
Illuminate! You're such a nerd.
He's such a nerd.
Made it.
Let's take on the entire party at once, just using this armiger. Gotta build it up though first.
Oh, yeah.
Ow. That went horribly.
Up for more?
Yeah, I'm up for more. Let's do that again. For real this time. Let me use the Armiger Unleashed.
Ready to take on the world.
Yeah, now combat is input-based. Much more flashy, more like something out of Devil May Cry, or more recently Final Fantasy XVI.
Eyes forward. Try.
It's so beautiful.
Here.
Excuse me?
Here we go. This is my favorite attack in the entire game. And I'm subjecting poor Prompto to it. Way to strike a pose, Noctis.
Ready to take on the world. Gotcha! One shot. Gotcha! Say your prayers.
Yeah, timing these combos is pretty tricky. But if you do it efficiently enough, you can just keep this Armiger going. You don't have to worry about it running out as much as you do with the ordinary Armiger, which runs out eventually. No, Ignis, how could you? I was doing really well.
Highness.
You can also do some combos in the air, but it's a little trickier. Here we are.
Try this.
Yay! I win. All right. Pretty quaint. Pretty exceptional. I love playing Armiger Unleashed. Noctis so much. So much. Yeah, come to think of it, we could just... Here we are. Hiya, Umbra, you good boy. Back to the present. Wow, that was a weird dream, guys. Yeah, that's the lore reason for it. It was all a dream. Never mind the new item and powers you have. It was all a dream. Yeah, where to go? This is the wrong direction. We've been going in the wrong direction. We should probably remove that marker off of the map. I was gonna get distracted if I couldn't do that. This is the way.
Let's get on with it.
You getting a feel for things, Ignis?
Feeling my way around.
Where's that elevator?
Where indeed? You want to be friends? Neither did I. We have an easy solution to this, and I'm gonna take it. Ultima! It worked on some of them. It's not guaranteed to work on all of them, though.
Now then, the crystal.
I'm guessing the way is locked.
Well, I guess it's a good thing somebody has keys to the whole fortress.
You're no better than a burglar.
Aren't I?
Prompto, you are the key.
Hopefully Biggs and Wedge both made it to safety.
Oh, yeah.
Our train drivers.
And soldiers. They can fend for themselves.
So, Where'd you guys park the regalia?
Outside. Though park ain't the right word.
She's broken down, alas.
Took one for us. Saved our lives.
That's still a sore spot, you guys.
Hey, buddy. Could you try to stick together?
What are you talking about? We're right here. Oh, this is the place. Yeah, this is the place. When I initially played through this game, I was just story exclusive. But then I got to this part of the game, and I had to completely reevaluate myself and what I was doing. So I backtracked. I restarted at Chapter 8, and fooled around with a bunch of the side quests. I did whatever I could to grind, to grow my powers. And I also managed to embroil myself in the game's lore. I fell in love with Eos completely because of that. So in a way, I owe this next part here a thanks, but just know that when I was enduring it for the first time, it was not fun. It is a massive difficulty spike, and you'll want to walk into it prepared. I kind of waited till I was level 70 to continue the story just because of how intimidating the difficulty spike is. It won't be in this room.
It's mine! The Emperor. Does seem kind of key on the ring.
So we fight him?
Take mercy.
Let's put Idolus out of his misery. This Emperor's gone mad enough. One more? Oh, TIMERS!
By the crystal's light, we shall flourish. I shall arise as ruler of the world.
All right. Things are looking up.
Let's see what we came for.
Goodbye. Just catch some Z's first, guys. Trust me.
One hell of a hangar.
Look at all this space.
So, the central elevator's through here.
And out of the loading bay.
Yeah, so much space. Perfect enough for an evil boss fight.
Your Majesty, your precious crystal awaits you. To liven things up, I thought I'd take you on a stroll down memory lane. Of course, memories decay with time.
Or Ravus. He's been zombified by Artem.
Is that Ravus?
Or what's left of him.
Tent.
Keep an eye on him.
Yeah, or keep both on him.
That'll do.
I think it's only fair that we settle it with Gladio. The way it was when we first met Ravus. It's pretty sad, knowing that all Ravus wanted to do was to avoid Luna Freya becoming a victim of her own destiny. took up the Ring of the Lucia to try and prevent that, but that cost him his arm. He held Noctis accountable, but that was no good. He decided to take Luna's word for it, and then it got him killed. And then Arda decides to reward all of that by turning him into this.
Try this! Any last words?
Not ready for this.
Ravus is pretty powerful.
Get back!
Now, Noctis.
Got it.
Oh. And pretty brutal stuff. So let's meet that brutality with one of our own.
A
Pretty
sorry
sad.
end for the High Commander. For anyone. He was a man with hopes and dreams.
It's horrible.
What kind of fiend makes demons of men?
Look alive! Company!
That's bad.
Buzz off! Get back!
This is pretty hectic. And a pretty awful way to follow up a boss with such a big difficulty spike.
Knocked! Us all alone. What? If you can attain the crystal's power, we may yet be able to turn the tide. Elsewise, we are all like to perish here.
Biggie's right. It's our only chance.
But what about you?
We'll manage somehow. Just get moving.
You could
Well, okay.
get to the crystal if you went on your own. Your friends will have to stay behind.
Ow.
Buzz off!
Hang tough, party.
Hangar gate closing. Please stand clear.
Uh-oh.
You
Better lose it.
I don't envy you your decision. Betraying your friends for the greater good. The mark of a monarch. Step forth, your majesty.
This isn't betrayal, Arden. It's honor. Something you have forgotten about.
You must forget someone else.
Gate closed.
Don't die on me.
Do you suppose your dear friends are still alive? Those who died for you, do you ever wonder what went through their minds? Can you even recall their final words?
I'll come back for you all. I swear. How far's this go? Crystal had better be here. Everyone's counting on it. Counting on me.
The power of the crystal and the power of this ring is the only way to purge Eos of the Star Scourge. The Star Scourge, the reason that all demons come into existence. The same Star Scourge that afflicts humans. The same Star Scourge only Lunafreya could combat on her own. The same Lunafreya. The same Lunafreya Pact was meant to wed. Without Lunafreya, the Star Scourge cannot be combated independently, save for the crystal and the ring. But, because of Lunafreya's absence, day gives way to longer nights. Longer nights mean more demons.
Your
And more
journey is over,
demons.
Noct.
More demons means more problems for mankind. We are not out of this yet. And Arden is not finished with us. The crystal will not give us its power. Not yet. Not unless.
Please. Help me stop the demons.
Why?
Unharmed by the light, the chosen king. Allow me to regale you with a tale. In an age long past, an incurable scourge ravaged mankind. A tiny menace that twisted men into monsters, the likes of which you've seen. In Lucis lived a savior who could cure the afflicted. His body would come to host myriad demons, that countless lives be spared. But a jealous king, one chosen by the crystal, ostracized and demonized this healer of the people, making a true monster of him. I gave you my name earlier, but you should know that it was not a name given to me at birth. Arden Lucis Kylum is my proper name. You'll never guess whose name this Linnea was.
Family.
Killing you as a mortal will bring me strange satisfaction. Claim the crystal's power, arise as its champion. Only once the crystal and the king are no more, I know redemption. Come back soon. I shall keep your friends company till you are.
Useless.
chosen. The fate of this world falls to the King of Kings. His providence consecrated in the divine light of the crystal.
Bahamut, the dragon
so
god.
It is ordained, the revelation of Bahamut.
What is this place?
The heart of the crystal, wherein lies the soul of the star. And it is in this place that the king will gain the power to fulfill his calling.
Bahamut has been hiding inside of this crystal for over 1,000 years. He is considered, more often than not, the mightiest of all summons. But that being said, where are Noctis's friends?
They stand against the darkness and abide in hope, sustained by faith unfaltering that their king shall arise and bring deliverance. By the covenants awakened, the six have seen the coming of the prophesied hour. A time when the crystal shall have shed the entirety of its light unto the ring. Only then, once the sacred ring is replete, can the true king complete his ascension. And only by the true king's hand can the immortal accursed be banished and the light restored to this world.
What is Providence?
It is the sole means to ending the immortal accursed. A power greater than even that of the six, purifying all by the light of the crystal and the glaives of rulers past. Only at the throne can the chosen receive it, and only at the cost of a life his own.
We know who the accursed is. It is Arden, Noctis's uncle of 114 generations. He is immortal. He was betrayed.
A man cursed with life eternal, whose immortality stems from the self-same scourge that wrought the demons. One so impure of body and soul was deemed unworthy of the crystal's light and forbidden to ascend. His mind twisted by spite and bent on revenge, the usurper came to bring darkness down upon our world. Only the true king, chosen by the crystal and guarded by his forebears, can end the accursed's madness. The King of Kings shall be granted the power to banish the darkness, but the blood price must be paid. To cast out the usurper and usher in dawn's light will cost the life of the chosen. Many sacrificed all for the king, so must the king sacrifice himself for all. Now enter into reflection, let the light of providence shine within.
And he will sleep. He will sleep for the crystal to bestow his power upon him. Into the ring of Lucii. This is the only way to banish the Star Scourge, and Arden, its host.
The light waxes full. Go forth to the kingdom, where the usurper awaits. Reclaim the throne and fulfill the calling of the true king.
Umbra. Be waiting. In Hammerhead.
Onward we go.
How long was I out? Where'd everybody go?
We finally entered the final stage of this
Demons
playthrough.
everywhere. What the hell happened?
Hell happened. Without Lunafreya to combat the Star Scourge, the demons run amok. They are free to roam for as long as they please.
Last man standing.
They don't have to worry about the sun vanquishing them. It was in this room that Noctis's life changed forever. When news broke of his father's death and Insomnia's fall, Let's tidy up around here. Hardly the end of our trouble. Yeah, let's not.
Everyone's okay.
We got a long way to go, don't we? We got a long way to go. But you know what they say, every trip is worth its destination. You might have noticed how old Noctis looks compared to where he was when he entered the crystal. That's not by accident. The entire world is swarming with demons because the Star Scourge couldn't be combated. Onofreya wasn't alive to cure anyone infected, and Noctis needed to charge the crystal's power. I trust you're intelligent enough to do the math as to what happened to the world, but we'll have an answer nonetheless. Ow! Well, okay, I'll summon. Hey, Leviathan! I was hoping to see you. It's still alive. What a shame. We can fix that, though. As a matter of fact, how about we... Oh, TIMERS! Yeah. That's more like it. I'm impressed Umbra's been able to keep up. Though come to think of it, Umbra should be pretty old at this point. Because remember, he was a puppy back when Noctis and Luna were 8 and 12 respectively. Ow. Not bothering. Sure
What
would be
is it?
nice if I had a chocobo.
Something's coming. A truck? Yeah?
It's me, Talcott. My grandpa served the Amicidia family.
Talcott?
Yeah.
No way.
Yes, way. Welcome back, Your Majesty.
Majesty, not Highness.
Yes, sir. That's right. Huh? Just a second. Said he wants to have a word with you.
He can have it in person.
He said you can have it in person. Okay. We should be there shortly, sir. Wow. I can't tell you how good it is to see you again.
Yeah, you sure look different, though.
You think so? Guess I've grown some these 10 years.
10 years.
The guys must be pinching themselves right now.
Where are they, anyway?
Lestalem, more often than not, but they take a lot of trips to Hammerhead. For Miss Cindy. You know, back at the garage. She's a tough one, but when she needs a little extra muscle out on the road, she gives him a call. Oh, speaking of which, the guys said they're near Hammerhead right now, so we'll be meeting them there. You know, ever since you disappeared, Your Majesty, it's been nothing but nighttime non-stop. Lestalem still has light thanks to the power plant, so just about everyone's taken refuge there.
Only there?
Everywhere else has been abandoned. Demons moved in, forcing the people to move out. People still swing by the garage at Hammerhead from time to time, but it usually isn't for repairs. These days it's less of a service station and more of a slayer station, a base for demon hunting. The garage is still open though, one of the few places that is.
So, Sid, he's still alive and kicking?
He's kicking all right, just not as hard as before. He hasn't really been himself lately. At least, not since he moved out to Lestalem. Someone suggested he move the garage there too, but old man Sid wasn't having it. He called it a big fat chocobo turd of an idea. Said it just wouldn't be the same anywhere else.
That sounds like Sid, all right.
Miss Cindy said she didn't mind either way. So the garage will probably stay put for a while. And without any tinkering to do, Ignis's gourmet seafood is about all Sid has left to look forward to. With all the
There's all the
demons prowling
cactuars.
around, more folk were getting hurt. Or worse. So Iris talked the Marshal into taking out the demons themselves. Iris the Demon Slayer, they call her. Gladio and the others, they lend him a hand whenever they can. Prompto spends most of his time hunting around Hammerhead. He tries to impress Miss Cindy, but she's already married to her work.
And Ignis?
He hunts too. We tried to stop him, but he wouldn't listen. He said if anything, he's more used to the darkness than we are.
Never got his vision back.
I'm afraid not. But that being said, he gets by pretty well on his own. Gladio and Prompto usually hunt on their own as well. It isn't often you see the three of them together nowadays. They still work as a team every once in a while, but each has his own set of tasks to keep him busy.
Is that so?
I remember collecting all of those for Talcott.
We've arrived, Your Majesty. Everyone will be so happy to see you. Don't worry. I won't be going anywhere. If you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to ask.
"10 years. "10 years of darkness. 10 years of waiting. For the King of Light's arrival."
Hey.
Hey? That's all you have to say for yourself after all this time?
Noct! It's you!
It's really
Is
you!
it? I hadn't realized.
Well, well. You kept us waiting.
Not like I wanted to. We've got catching up to do.
Let's head inside.
Spare no preparation. It's surreal that it's even come to this. I feel pretty nostalgic over all of it.